Michael, thank you. 1 year ago, 13 on Your Side brought you the story of declining membership in the VFW of Michigan. That's as local posts continued to close across the state. Now the organization says they have made some big strides to save the important veteran organization. I spoke with them as they tell me what they have been doing to improve in the last year and what still needs to be done. In the 1990s, there were about 130,000 VFW members in Michigan.
The posts have been staples in every hometown.
But by 2021, those numbers dropped to 35,000.
We're working on it now.
One of the biggest challenges,
because guys my age are getting old and we're dying.
That's the commander of the VFW in Michigan, John Griffith. He says getting younger members to join is key, but there's a major image problem.
We're not just a club to sit around and talk about war stories and, show each other our scars.
And that's exactly what veteran Sarah Anderson thought of the VFW until she learned more.
And that's when I was really introduced into the VFW and all the benefits and the resources they have. And their message is great, but it hasn't been widespread enough.
She now serves as the director of communications for the VFW in Michigan. Her mission is to market the VFW to a younger generation.
Millennial, Gen Z, even Gen Xers, they talk online, and that hasn't been up to date as much with the VFW.
Griffith wants to do away with the image of the VFW being just a local bar. He says posts have been actively becoming more part of their communities in the last year, going to job fairs, county fairs, putting on events, and just being a positive presence in the community.
We've got a post up in Gaylord. The members up there bought a bowling alley, revamped the bowling alley.
Plus, the support among veterans is desperately needed. When the United States withdrew from Afghanistan last year,
there was like a collective heartbreak that went across the entire veteran community. Older and newer veterans alike.
Anderson said a lot of the Iraq and Afghanistan veterans found support from Vietnam-era veterans who had experienced similar emotions.
When I saw that bridging of the gap through pain, it was just another reinforcement to me that we are a community that is important and needs to stay alive because we have each other's backs.
In the last year, the VFW was a major supporter to push the PACT Act into law, expanding VA health care and benefits to those exposed to burn pits, Agent Orange, and other chemicals.
The reason newer veterans like me should join the VFW is because our voices matter, they listen, and they push it into law.
And younger veterans have joined, but there is more to be done.
Did you know that female veterans can't give birth and have it completely paid for unless it's in a hospital? If they wanted a doula option, they don't have that. But that's a piece of legislation we're working on right now because that's a need. And if female veterans weren't a part of this organization, that message wouldn't get out there.
Not only women, but Griffith says diversity as a whole among members needs to improve. Still, he's excited about the direction the VFW is finally headed.
But these young people are revitalizing. It's like putting a puppy with an older dog. It makes that older dog perk up too.
To learn more about what the VFW has to offer veterans, like resources, scholarships, and legislative action, visit our website, 13yourside.com.